Hi guys, how are you? It's Kendall. So great to be here and chat with you more about carnivore and what's been happening in our carnivore journeys and in my journey. I just want to say thank you for many of you for jumping on my channel and watching my videos and liking them and commenting. It's been really great to chat with a lot of you, so I look forward to doing more of that. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about something just occurred to me today about eating habits and carnivore. I guess, as some of you know, I've been carnivore for 4 months, coming up to 5 months at the end of this month, and absolutely loving it and really enjoy the liberating feeling of not thinking about snacks and being hungry all the time. You know, feeling satiated, feeling the energy, feeling my body healing. And I have chosen to do carnivore to heal autoimmune issue that I have with psoriatic arthritis. So my joints have already gone down over the 4 months, and I'm still sort of finding my way about some of the foods that may or may not be working for me, but I'm sort of getting a good feel now. I'm into 4 months. And I know a lot of other people will be doing it for a different reason and are on a different journey, whether that's, you know, weight loss or, you know, other chronic diseases or issues that people have with their health. Some people just want to try it out and feel the amazing feeling that we get from being carnivore and eating a proper human diet, which I think is amazing. But I had a little epiphany, I guess, today about eating habits and just watching some other people in the carnivore community too. And it just made me reflect on my own eating habits. So you might have a think about some of your own eating habits when you might catch yourself doing some things. So obviously when we start carnivore, we really want to not worry about too much about how much we're eating. We want to eat till we're full, comfortably full, and eating our fatty meats and our water and all that stuff, which is great. And especially if you are healing, it is so important to just be really, I guess, aware of what you are eating and know what foods are going to serve you best and really give your body a chance to heal, which can sometimes take, 6 months to a year. But on the other hand too, we do need to be a little bit accountable about how we eat. And just because we don't have to count calories and we don't have to portion control, we still have to have a good relationship with food, which is sort of something that I've never really had to worry about myself at all. I've never been overweight. I've always been active. I've been really lucky in that respect. But my relationship with food, I didn't realize when I started looking today a little bit. I caught myself doing a couple of things which were interesting. So I often have just 2 meals a day, which I love. I'm very active, so I get hungry. It's taken me a little while to listen to my hunger cues, because I would sort of fall into the old pattern of eat as soon as I get up and after my workout, eat again, at lunchtime, and then eat again at dinner. And I realized I could actually go a little bit longer in the morning. If my last meal was 6 o'clock at night, I get up at 5 most mornings and I exercise on an empty stomach. And if I'm really hungry, I might have a little butter bite. I make some little butter bites and or a little bit of pork fat. And then I do my workout and I can last till about 10 or 11 o'clock, depending on what I'm doing, and have my main meal at lunchtime sort of time. And then I'll have my other meal at 6 o'clock roughly. But it just depends on the day and what I'm doing and how much exercise I've done. But for snacks, often we will make up. My fiance often loves to make a lot of bacon. Lately he gets a whole lot of bacon and puts it in the air fryer, and we have little bacon chips in the fridge for snacks, which is handy if we're out working on a job or I'm running, back and forth doing the school runs, because I often drive 4 hours a day. So it's handy for that sort of thing if we really need it. And the other snack we like to make is pork crackling or pork rind. So we buy from our butcher big pieces of pork and we cut them up into strips and salt them, and then we put them in the air fryer at 200 degrees for about 20 minutes, and that is delicious. But I've realized I quite like those pork rinds, and we hadn't made any for a while, and today or yesterday my fiance made up a whole lot. He made up the whole 6 of them, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. So it's really organized, and we've got a big container full, airtight container full of them. But I noticed I'd have a couple and they were just cooked, and I was like, yeah, let's have a couple of those, and I'd walk away and do something, and then I'd come back and then I'd have a couple more. And I realized I have got that personality where if it's something yummy and moreish, I can eat the whole thing, you know, a whole packet. I can't just eat a few. And I sort of knew that, but I haven't reflected on that for a while. And I'm like, I still have the old habits that I had before for carnivore life. I'm sort of repeating a few of them again. So it's a good thing to be aware of why we're maybe eating. Sometimes we don't need to eat that, or what's triggering us to eat, you know. And for people that have issues with eating disorders or, you know, binging on food and things like that, this is probably something you really want to think about. And it's really handy to have a real deep look at yourself and reflect on when you feel like you need to eat and why you're feeling like you need to eat. And are you eating because you know, you're emotional and you feel like you're either bored or lonely or stressed or something like that, and it's triggering you to want to eat, which is still going to happen. And that's some things we need to really have a look at and work on. Or are you listening to your body, and your body will tell you, you know, when it's really truly hungry, and when you're eating that right, really good fatty meat and all the good stuff we use on carnivore, generally your body will feel satisfied and really settled and amazing. So just something to think about, and have a think about, you know, there's some other options that you can do if you are having trouble with that stuff. You know, if you're feeling stressed or tired or lonely or any of those things, and you think, oh, I could just go and grab, you know, some of those bacon bites out of the fridge and put some cheese on and, you know, make a little snack, you might want to call a friend and have a chat, have a big glass of water, have a cup of bone broth, which I often do when I'm a little bit peckish, which is full of all the amazing nutrients and great things for you and collagen and things. You know, go for a walk. Get out of the house or your office, or if you can, go for a walk and use up some energy, and do it that way rather than looking at the food aspect of it. Anyway, something to think about, food for thought. And yeah, I'd love to hear how you guys are going. If you've got any tips on your carnivore journey and what is helping you at the moment. And yeah, I really hope everyone's going well, and I look forward to chatting with you all a lot more soon. I hope this has been helpful, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Bye bye.